Well, I hope you are all ready for my first ever summer transfer window with Derby County. Please do not expect any wonder kids to come in because I assure you there won't be. Hello, welcome to part 7 of Road to the Prem with Derby County, and in today's episode we shall be going through our summer transfer window. But before we do any form of transfer business, let's take a look at our season review. And yes, we did get promoted back to the championship first time of asking. It's interesting. We don't have like a trophy. We finished second, so surely we get some sort of trophy or like a silver plate. But no, we don't get anything. But we still got promoted. That's the main thing. So let's take a look at some of the players I bought in. I think it was only like one or two players. So we signed Warren O'Hora from McDonald's for 2.2 million. Played 17 games, 2 goals. I'm sure he can definitely make the step up. Yes, he can. He is a good championship player. Who else did I sign? Obviously, White was here already here. White, Roll Smith was here. Taylor Hart was here. Dobbin was here. Very good striker. 32 goals he got in all competitions. I don't think he's gonna want to come back. I'm certainly not paying that sort of price for him. Is he championship? No, he's not championship striker. He's definitely not coming back. Obviously, Chester's leaving at the end of this season. He's going on a free transfer, and so is James Ralden. We brought him in as well. I think he might be going, but he might also have another year left on his contract. Can't really remember. And who else did I bring in? Was that it? Just Walden and O'Hora. One decent signing and one not so good signing. So the board wanted us to finish in the playoffs. Let's just say we exceeded that by flying colours by finishing second, 7 points behind Ipswich. Plymouth got they went up through the playoffs. That's pretty similar to the real life season where Ipswich and Plymouth both went up, but I think it was Sheffield Wednesday that went up through the playoffs. Dobbin got top goal scorer with 25 goals. FA Cup, yeah, let's just not bother about the FA Cup and Carabao Cup because it's not really important. Maybe we can go on a good run this year. So our biggest win was a 8-2 win over Plymouth Argyle. I was not expecting that win. And our match to remember was the promotion game against Sheffield Wednesday, where we did win 2-1. The goal of the season went to Roberts against Shrewsbury. I think that goal was caught on camera. I can't really remember. Club reputation 2.5 stars. It kind of needs to go up if we want to start attracting like wonder kids. So annual revenue has all gone up because it's first season in save, so it's all in the green. So total merchandise sales 1.12 million. That's pretty good. That over 241 shirts sold. Is it? That's not throughout the whole season, is it? If it is, that's pretty low considering Exeter City when they had their home shirt release. They like sold like 1,000 shirts on the day. That's not good, is it? The most popular names being Knight, Sibley, McGoldrick, Davies, and Mendes Lang. Mendes Lang, why? Surely Dobbin's got to get a shout for being a popular shirt sale. Then best 11 for this year was Wild Smith in goal, a back four Wildin, Cashin, Davis, and Roberts, White and Knight. And we've got Mendesang, Sibley, Springett, and Dobbin. Out of that lineup, I think we've got. Like Davis is definitely leaving. Springett's going back. Dobbin's going back. White is going back. I reckon like 4 or 5 players are leaving out of that starting 11. Then I don't know, we're going to have a fairly big rebuild, I think, this summer. So, fans player went to Curtis Davis. I'm sure he's going to retire at some point this transfer window. He is out of contract. The Sibley got young player of the season. O'Hara got signing of the season. Harvey White got most assists with only 12. I was actually expecting a lot more. Wild Smith got 5 player of the matches. Considering he's a goalkeeper, that's not too bad. Don't need to worry about the record breakers. Don't need to worry about that. We have already done the club vision because that came in way before the season review. So the board want us, if it doesn't really say, let's just type in club vision on the inbox. Here we go. This is what they want us to do next year. So they want us to develop players using the club's youth system. I think we can do that. We've got a very good youngster coming through, which I will show to you just in a quick second. So we play entertaining football. I think we can do that. Sign players under the age of 23. I think we can definitely do that. Obviously, not all the transfers will be under 23. We will sign some experienced players as well. Play defensively solid football, that's fine. Play direct football, that's fine. Play counter-attacking football. I'm not sure how we're going to do those all four of the tactical styles. I don't know how we're going to do that. Work within the range budget should be nice and simple. We've got plenty of players leaving. Grow the club's reputation. The reputation will go up each season, I'd like to think. Maximum 1-year contracts for players over the age of 34, 2-year contracts for players over the age of 32. Then they want us to attempt to avoid relegation from the EFL Championship. I know the board want us to avoid relegation. I want to top half. Playoffs might be pushing it, might be turning it into David Elway, but I reckon we could get promoted this year. If we bring in the right players, we could get promoted. So that's it. Actually, let's show you that youth player that we got through in our youth take. So in our youth take, we've got Bigger Abunga. He's only 16, but he is 3-star current ability, 5-star potential, already performing as a League One player. He's not going to come into the team straight away. We probably will loan him out. He's currently on international duty with the England under 20s at the World Cup, I think it is. Is it the World Cup? Yes, it is. I mean, he's only 16, but imagine if he goes on to win the under 20 World Cup. I think if he does, that could be like our first big player coming into our team. Maybe in a couple of years' time, maybe even next season or later this season. I really don't know. So I think I don't have a clue in terms of transfer business what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to come back when the transfer window has opened, which is June the 9th, so hopefully by then I will have some sort of idea who the hell I'm selling, or maybe have signed a few players. Well, it's currently the first day of the transfer window and it is just opened, so let's take a look and see who we have been rumoured with. So we've been rumoured with just 2 players at the moment. That is Halil Devasoglu, striker / attacker mid from Brentford. Obviously, we will give him a scout. Never heard of him, so he might be a good player. He's Turkish international, so you never know. Then Luke Bolton. Yeah, I don't know why we've been rumoured with him. He plays for Salford. Good thing to, yeah. I don't know. Oh, that rumour must be a bit faulty. Must have been for last season's team, but definitely not good enough for this year. Definitely not. We do have one player leaving us, and that is Connor Hurahanu. He has gone to Huddersfield, who are same league as us. Or are they? Are they same league? Yeah, they are the same league. Sorry, I had a bit of hair in my mouth. That's absolutely horrible. And Huddersfield just about avoided relegation, so they are in the same league as us. We sold him for £1 million. That's pretty decent business. Got him in on a free, sold him for £1 million the season after. I call that a good bit of business. That is. That's the only transfer that's actually happened. Yikes! Our squad is looking quite slim. Let's take a look and see what positions we need to strengthen in. Bearing in mind we've still got about 20 days before players get released. I think there's who's getting released. So Davis is retiring, McGoldrick's leaving, Chester's leaving, and Walden is leaving. I just wasn't sure about him. So we need one goalkeeper. There's centre backs. We've got Cashin and O'Hora. So 2 centre backs. Then right backs, we've got Jake Steele. And that's it. Because Walden's leaving. And left backs, we've just got Forsyth at the moment. So we need 2 centre backs, both full backs. Then centre mids, we've got Smith, who I am planning on selling. So I am going to just quickly transfer list him just to see if any clubs come in for him. Because he is on 7k a week. He's not really going to play. Other centre mids, we've got Bielik, who has just come back from a loan spell at Birmingham. Only played 15 games because I think he did get quite a serious injury. Where can we see his medical report? Yeah, he has a damaged cruciate ligaments. He was out for 6 months. So hopefully it doesn't mean anything, but he is 4-star current ability. He is the best player at the club at the moment. So other centre mids, we've got Knight, Bird, Thompson. Obviously 5. Maybe Smith could be leaving. Then attacking midfielders, we've got Sibley. And that's it. Obviously McGoldrick's leaving. Then right wingers, we've got Mendes Lang and Barkusen. I want to ideally get rid of one of those 2. Ideally Mendes Lang. Then left wingers, we have got 0 because we had Springer and Taylor Hart as our left wingers last season. Obviously, they were both loan players, so they've both left the club. So we need 2 left wingers and another striker because Collins is our only striker. And he's probably not championship level. No, he's not. So let's go through it one more time. 1 goalkeeper, at least 2 or 3 centre backs, a right back and a left back. No centre mids yet. And 1 attacker mid, 1 maybe 0 right wingers, 2 left wingers, and another striker. So I reckon we're talking around at least 7 or 8 players, possibly even more. Then might have some youth players coming into the first team, but I wouldn't hold much hope about that. So I'm going to come back just after, or just around the beginning of July. Hopefully, I may have signed a couple players by then. So it is currently the 4th of July, and I have done a little bit of transfer business. Haven't got together a full squad yet because it's still very early on in the transfer window. It's only beginning of July. We've still got about a good month, I think, before our first championship game. So let's take a look and see what transfer business I've done so far. So we are signing 1 player at the moment. We are due to sign a player. We've obviously brought in other players, but we are signing Ovi Ajiri. He is joining us from Arsenal. Yeah, from Arsenal on the 31st of July this year. Yeah, 31st of July. I mean, thank God I didn't say 31st of July 2024. Otherwise, if it said that, I would have been an idiot. Hopefully, he's joining at the end of this month. So he's probably going to be our first choice striker. He's a decent championship goalkeeper. 4.5-star current potential ability. Like I said, joining us from Arsenal on a free transfer. Then let's take a look at the players we've bought in already. So we have loaned out Mendesang to Exeter City. Obviously we've sold players as well. Yeah, we have. We sold Hurahan to Huddersfield for £1 million. We sold Corey Smith to Plymouth for 90k. Loaned out Akatise to Tranmere. We also loaned out we sold Solly Low Everton to Millwall for 85k. Then we also sold Reece Brailsford, youngster, not good enough. Sold him to Sunderland for 130k. I mean, that's good. That's very good business, that. Then we signed Tahith Chong on loan from Birmingham. He is 4-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. He's going to be our attacking midfielder for this year, along with Louis Sibley. Obviously from Birmingham, 46 appearances last year. God knows why they're loaning him out, because he played pretty much. Did he play? He started in every game. Why are they loaning him out? But it's a good move for him to Derby County, as he played for us before. But he did start his career at Man United, so he must be a good player. Then who else did we sign on the back end of last season? Alfie Doughty is in. English left winger, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. He's a decent championship player. Actually, when we bought him in, he was actually showing as a League One player, but now he is a championship player. We got him from Luton Town for £3 million. Previously played at Charlton and Stoke and Cardiff. So I reckon he'll be a decent left winger. Obviously, you're still keeping an eye out for another one. Don't think we've signed anyone else on the back end of last season. Let's move into this season. And Josh Wilson Esbrand, he is an English left back, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, on loan from Man City. We're going to utilise our loan moves this year. I'll probably try and get at least 5 or possibly 6 in this year. Obviously, mainly from Man City, because they are our affiliate club, so get some decent players in from him. He is a decent championship player, potentially a Premier League player. It's just weird because it says Bigger and Bunga is our second best left back. He's only 16. We can't even loan him out because he's underage, I think. So we may call him up. I'm just saying. I very much doubt it. So Wilson he actually started off his career at West Ham. Did not know that. I mean, West Ham lost a good youngster. Most recent loan was at Coventry, made 8 appearances, 2 goals. That's not too bad. Still young. I think he's gonna be this. I reckon this loan could be the making of him. I'm sure it will. Then next signing, Kieran Dow. I mean, what a player he is. He is a English right winger, inverted winger, or inside forward. Can play on the left. Can play in the middle. Preferably on the right. I mean, him and Chong can basically play in the same positions. He is a good championship player, potentially leading championship. We got him from Norwich on a free transfer. Wages, quite a lot, but I'm sure we can we've still got a lot of budget left. That's the main thing. That's all I'm worried about. Is just trying to keep in the budget. We are in the middle of selling some players. Bielik, we have offered him a new contract, but I think he has rejected it. We have accepted offers from Plymouth, Stoke, Bristol City, and Bolton. all within £4 million. Well, Stoke have offered 4.6 million. I'm hoping he goes to, I don't know, just a team. He might reject them. I very much doubt it, but. So this is how the squad is looking. It's still quite a small squad, but in terms of like abilities, it's pretty good. I'm feeling quite confident going into this championship season. So at the moment, we've got another goalkeeper coming in at the end of this month. Then centre backs, we've got Cashin and O'Hara. We obviously still need two more centre backs. We need another right back to come in case Dyche gets injured. Then left backs, we've got Esbrand and Forsyth, potentially Abunga if he gets called up into the first team. Then centre mids, we've got Knight, Bird, Thompson. Obviously, Bielik is still at the club, but potentially another centre mid. Then right wingers, we've got Barkusen and Dow. Barkusen is leaving us at the end of this year. That's the same as Collins. He's also leaving us at the end of this year. Might loan out Collins, or we might just try and sell him while we still can. So that's the two right wingers, Barkusen and Dow. Then attacking midfielders, we've got Chong and Sibley. Then left wingers, we've just got Doughty for now. Still on the lookout for another left winger. Then strikers, we've just got Collins, so we need two centre backs, possibly three. Another right back. Left backs we're all good for. And one more centre mid. Right wingers we're all good. Centre attacker mids we're all good. A left winger and another striker. So I reckon five or six more players. How big is our squad? How big is our squad? Six, yeah, around 7 or 6 more players. Yeah, I think 23 is a good size squad. So I think I'm going to come back just before we play our very first championship game. Hopefully by then I will have assembled a full 23 man squad. Well, it's currently the first day of the brand new season, and I think I've done some terrific transfer business this episode. Shall we take a look at the signings we've made throughout the whole of the episode? We are on the lookout for another right winger because Tom Parkinson has joined. Where has he joined? He has joined Barnsley on loan, literally just this minute. So we haven't got a replacement in just yet, but I'm sure we'll get one in probably during the next episode. And we have sold Christian Bielik. He has gone to Bolton for £4 million. Let's take a look at the transfers we made throughout the whole of the episode. Start off with the players we made last season, or on the back end of last season. So first signing was Tahith Chong. He is a Dutch centre attacker mid, can also play out on the right if and when he needs to. He is on loan from Birmingham City for the rest of the season. Good championship player, potentially Premier League player in the future. Previously playing experience at Man United. Never actually played for them, but he was at Man United. Then our next signing, Alfie Doughty. He is an English left winger, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. He is a decent EFL Championship player. We got him from Luton Town for £3 million. I think we can make a decent profit on him, hopefully, if he performs well. Then our the second loan signing, I should say, is Josh Wilson-Abrad. He is a English left back, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, one loan from Man City, decent championship player. potentially Premier League once again. Previously had playing experience at Coventry. That's the only known spell he has had. And next signing, Kieran Dow. He is a English right winger, 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Good championship player at the moment. We got him from Norwich on a free transfer. Previously had played experience at Everton, where he did make 2 league appearances. Nottingham Forest, Sheffield United. I don't know, I didn't see this when we signed him. He had a loan spell with us in the 2019-20 season. Played 10 games, and now he's back with us on a permanent transfer. What a signing he is. Then Dane Scarlett is a striker, English striker, 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. Decent championship player, potentially Premier League. We got him from Tottenham on loan for the rest of the season. And a loan spell at Portsmouth last year, 41 appearances, 17 goal contributions. That's 16 goals, 1 assist. That's pretty good if you ask me. I think that's a good signing. And next loan player, Micah Hamilton, is a English left winger. Can also play centre mid, but preferably left winger. He's a good League One player at the moment, but potentially Premier League. So he's only a backup for this year. Might get him in next year. He is also from Man City. Had a loan spell at Lincoln City last year down in League One. 16 appearances, 3 goals, 2 player for matches. That's not bad for him. Then Kofi Barber. He is a Northern Irish centre-back, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential, decent championship player. Yeah, we got him from Crystal Palace on a free transfer. Previously played experience at Ballymena, Larne and Sunderland. And next signing is Jordan Williams. He is a English right back, 23 years old, 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. He, once again, decent championship player. Got him from Barnsley for 1.3 million. Previously had played experiences at Huddersfield and Bury. And made a lot of signings. I'm getting slightly tired now. The next signing is Liam Shaw. He is a English centre mid, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential, decent championship player. We got him from Celtic for £4.8 million. Had a loan spell at Morecambe last year. Played 44 games, 5 goals. Also started off his career at Sheffield Wednesday. Looks like a decent signing. Its value, it's very good indeed. Then Tom Holmes is a English centre-back, 4-star current ability, 4.5-star potential, 6'1". He's not the tallest centre-back, but he looks good. He's a good championship player, potentially leading championship. We got him from Reading for £7 million. Hasn't played anywhere else apart from Reading. So, homegrown player from Reading. I think he'll be a very good signing. Certainly be a threat at corners, especially with his jumping reach at 14. So that is very good. Then Ovi Sheary has finally joined. He's a 20-year-old English goalkeeper, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Good championship player. I reckon he probably could be a Premier League goalkeeper in the near future. We got him from Arsenal on a free transfer. Previously, I played experiences at SJK. I don't know where that is. It's in Finland. Yeah, 2 loan spells there. Not bad. Also had a loan spell at Chelmsford City. Then, actually, we won't worry about naming this guy because he's not going to play this. That was a director of football signing. He's not a very good signing, so that is all the transfer business done. But at the moment, it's done. We're still on the lookout for a right winger. Yeah, it is pretty much done. So I will see you all tomorrow where we'll be playing our first ever championship games against Swansea and Blackburn. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.